Holy shit, guys!
Why are you so fat, you
So I woke up this morning at 168 pounds. Now granted, probably a lot of that's water weight, but that is not what's supposed to happen right now on prep for the competition. And I thought I'd document it because this is a little bit scary because I got a little too fat.
How fat do you have to be for the competition?
So I'm 168 right now, and for the comp I should be like the day before weighing around like 160, 158. So we got some work to do.
And what are you gonna do?
I think we're gonna, cut some calories. Right now I'm sitting around 2,500 calories for the days. So I'm probably gonna drop it back to 21 or 23. But honestly, what works the best for me is mainly just like, not only cutting calories, but like just eating clean in general. Because when I eat like unhealthy food, I don't know, my body just likes being fat, so I just like blow up. I just get like freaking chunky like this. Holy crap, guys. I am obese. Anyways, we're gonna have our first meal of the day. We got stuff to do even though it's a Saturday. So we're working up early right now. It's around 8:30. Okay, Mom, I'm recording a video. Anyways, we got 10 ounces of chicken, some asparagus, and some white rice. That's a good way to start out the day and start out this vlog. I got Bebe behind the camera right now. We're gonna cook him an omelette and then get the day started. I will see you guys probably tomorrow because I'm not gonna record for the rest of the day. But just thought I'd update you about how freaking obese I am right now. Bye. Oh, I didn't see. Oh God, I hate myself. Anyways. We are in the kitchen right now, guys, and I'm gonna show you, Chef Fat Ass here is gonna show you guys how to cook the perfect omelet, okay? Because I already know half of y'all out there aren't cooking your own meals. And if you wanna be huge, you gotta be cooking your own, okay, don't do what I just did. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna heat up whatever substance of oil. I'm using butter because this is not for me, this is for Bebe, and Bebe is absolutely obese. You're gonna heat the crap out of that, and you're gonna whisk your eggs real good. See, here's the secret to cooking the best omelet in the world. You see, I'm gonna grab my spatula. I'm gonna grab my spatula. So after you grab your spatula, you're gonna move you're gonna constantly just keep moving the eggs around, and then, filling the holes with the runny eggs. See, once it curds up like that, you get that little curd right there. Show them that curd action right there. God damn. And we fill with the runny eggs, and that's how you have a nice even distribution of omelette. See, here's where I'm screwing up right now. So I'm doing all this fancy egg stuff, it's looking good, but we can't just have the omelette like this. So I have the cheese. So right now we're gonna switch the heat down just a little bit. It's still gonna cook. Your pan ain't gonna turn off all the way. We're gonna open up the cheese and we're gonna run real quick right here, grab a shredder, and we're just gonna go ham on this omelette. So I would not advise this for anyone trying to cut down, but you're trying to get huge. Get like a 6-egg omelet, put a heck of a lot of cheese on this, put some meat. We do not have any cold cuts right now, guys, so this will just have to be a cheesy, nice omelet. And also, Bebe's obese, so he can take it.
Yeah.
So you just kind of get all that cheesy goodness on there. And once you're done, you're gonna quickly switch off that heat. It's still gonna cook. You pack up your cheese, because if you guys don't pack up your cheese, or you're using that crappy Dolmar cheese, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. Like, people like that deserve to go to hell, Anyways, so now it's shut off. It's fairly cooked. And if you're a beta male, you're gonna use the spatula to flip it. But if you're a complete alpha, you can do it yourself, You know what I'm saying? That's an alpha move right there. How to cook a freaking omelet. Okay, what's up, guys? So we just got back home after a long day. Right now it's around 8:30 at night. I finished up some editing, got some work done. It feels good. I'm actually super excited because this weekend I have absolutely no homework. I actually have a little bit that's kind of optional, but I am probably not going to do it because I just really want this weekend to relax. I haven't gotten one of these weekends in a long time. Right now, we're about to go have my final meal of the day for lunch. I got like one of those rice bowls from those like healthy eats restaurants that are just way overpriced. It was pretty good. We had some brown rice, some vegetables. I put it into my Fitness Pal, and it came out to like only 400 calories. So we are having a massive meal tonight. We're gonna have a 10-ounce steak and a cup and a half of rice with some broccoli. But before I cook that, I just want to touch on something real quick, and that is what I'm gonna be doing for the next 2 weeks before the competition. So I mentioned earlier in the morning today that I am getting super fat, way over the course of what I was actually planning on staying at in terms of body weight before the competition. Like, my OG plan was to stay at around 163 to like 165, but my fat ass just loves food so much, so we went up to around 168 like consistently in the morning, which is a little problematic. So what I gotta do is, for the next week, which is gonna be my second week out for the comp, is to just reduce the calories slowly. I'm not gonna like track food to a T, meaning I'm not gonna go balls to the wall on the diet. But then the week right before the show, I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm gonna do what I did before the last show, which was to do a water cut. And I'll explain that in a future video, but the main premise is to manipulate your water and salt into losing weight really fast. It's not really a healthy way of losing weight, in my opinion, because you don't really lose body fat, you just lose water weight. But it's gonna help me get down to my competition weight if I want to compete as a 74 kilogram sub junior and break some records. Also, guys, I just got a new frickin' mattress here. So, as a lot of you guys have seen in my previous videos, or know, because you guys know me personally, but I sleep in the living room on the floor. And the reason for that is simply, it is just a lot closer to the fridge. Living room here, fridge right there. So, kind of just the perfect gig. Anyways, that was a super long rant. Thanks if you guys actually listened to that all. But right now, we're gonna go get this food. Okay, so right here, we got our delicious 10-ounce ribeye steak. We got a nice cup and a half of this fried rice, because I'm Asian. And we got a good healthy heaping of broccoli, and I'm gonna couple this with a large amount of water and a nice scoop of this creatine. You know what, actually that is a good topic for right now. I'm gonna get into a little rant about creatine and explain to you guys all of my knowledge on the product, because a lot of people at my school, or just people that know me, ask a lot about creatine and what my thoughts on it are and how you should take it. So I'm just gonna talk to the camera like if I was explaining to someone who had no basic knowledge on creatine. I actually did a science project in grade 9, like all on creatine, so I had to research for like a good like 10 hours on this crap. Shout out to Mr. Chang, because he let me do creatine as my science project, which is pretty dope. If you're trying to find some professional information, I would not listen to me, because I'm 16 and what the hell do I know, right? But if you believe in me, stick around. So, creatine. There's many different types. The type that I personally use is creatine monohydrate, because in my opinion, that is the purest form of creatine. There's not many things that are added into it to essentially like bump up the cost, which is one thing I'm going to get into right now, which is the cost of creatine. So when you're going out to buy your creatine, right, many different supplement companies, many different supplement stores and providers will market creatine as this like crazy insane product that will blow up your bench squat and deadlift and just make you jacked and huge. What creatine actually does is it increases your ATP levels, and your ATP levels are basically your body's cells like energy source. It's basically the cell's way of putting out energy into your body. So there's 3 like main types of ATP. There's like long distance ATP, short distance ATP. The main thing that creatine does is your ATP actually uses creatine phosphate to power it, which is going to equate to things like short explosive powers, for example like sets of 5 on the bench. Creatine also invokes like cellular swelling due to like water retention and holds lots of water. That's why a lot of people, when they first start taking creatine, they experience like a lot of weight gain at first, and a lot of people will attribute that to the creatine making you gain muscle mass, which is completely not true. What it does is it just holds in more of the water that you drink, which is why when people take creatine, I advise them to drink a lot more water than they normally would, because creatine kind of dries out your system. Like ever since I started taking creatine like 5-6 months ago, my lips and like my face has just been completely dry. It just like it turns your body into the Sahara Desert. But getting back into how you should take creatine, or if you even should take it, in my opinion, like this is not professional at all, but I think people shouldn't start taking creatine until they have a really good basic understanding of weight training and their own body. Because if you start taking creatine too early, you won't really notice the benefits of what it's actually doing for you. So, for example, if someone's very new to the gym, all the noob gains that they're gonna have, so the gains that they accumulate because their body is not used to training under such stressful loads, so they gain a lot of strength and weight really fast, that's gonna mask what the creatine's actually doing for you, and you're not really gonna notice how much the creatine's actually helping you. So in my opinion, you should at least have a good basic understanding of how your body works, and like what training style works for you, and have like a decently mature training age before you start taking creatine to actually like see and reap the benefits from it. Two like mainstream ways to take creatine, that is like regular dosages and creatine cycling. So creatine cycling, in my humble opinion, is completely bullshit, and that is when for a couple weeks you take in like 15 to 25 grams of creatine every single day, which is about 3 to 5 times the recommended dosage per day. So you kind of load up your body, and a lot of people think that if you take cycles going on and off, like loading creatine, it will force your body to react harder to the days that you are loading it. And in my opinion, that's complete BS, because your body has like a certain amount of creatine that it can actually like hold on to. And like a lot of studies have shown that anything over 5 grams of creatine doesn't really get absorbed into your body, and it's kind of just waste. So if you want to have the most bang for your buck with your creatine, just go to your local supplement dealer, ask for their purest form of creatine monohydrate, and take the recommended 3 to 5 grams a day, every single day for the rest of your life. Take it like a vitamin or like a fish oil type thing, and trust me, you'll definitely see the benefits. Another thing is, about 30% of the population in the world doesn't actually respond to creatine, so sometimes if you buy creatine, you might just take a gigantic L and it won't do anything for you. So like a steak like this, which is 10 ounces, right, will probably only have around 1 to 2 grams of creatine in the steak if the steak was raw. And cooking the steak completely denatures the creatine. You would basically have to eat like a kilogram of raw beef every single day, uncooked, to get just one measly little scoop of creatine here. And actually, speaking of that, I'm about to take my scoop for the day. So yeah, that was like a crappy little explanation of why I take creatine and my opinions on how other people should start getting into taking creatine and what type of supplement it is. Biggest thing to remember is what it actually does is not too much. It kind of just helps your body produce more power, which in turn will make you stronger because you are lifting more weights for more reps. It's not too important in a diet, especially if you're just beginning lifting, but it is a great supplement to add on, and is one of the world-renowned supplements to take, and it's highly studied, highly effective, but it only works for around 70% of people that actually take it. With that said, I'm gonna cheers you guys, and I would take my daily dose of creatine, eat up this delicious meal, and have an incredible rest of the night. I'll see you guys in the next clips. Don't take creatine like that. It's absolutely disgusting, and you look like a cocaine addict after. Okay, see you guys in the next clips. What is up, guys? So it is the next day right now. Outside, it is snowing up a beautiful blizzard. I don't know if you guys can really see. But yeah, this Vancouver weather is really getting to me, and it's just looking nice these days. So right here, I am working on my favorite class in the world, Film Studies 11. We got an essay on themes of movies. I'm actually doing my essay on one of my recently newfound favorite films, 3:10 to Yuma, that we just recently watched in class. The essay is actually due at the end of February, so I got a lot of time to grind on it. I'm just kind of basically laying out an outline to work on for the next couple weeks. So right now we are actually heading to my first physio session in a long time, which I'm super excited about this because my body has been breaking down over the past few weeks on this meat prep, and I'm gonna try and sort out a couple of my painful kinks in my body, such as like my knee pain, and just get an overall beautiful massage. I will update you guys how it goes right after. That was an incredible physio session, guys. So that was my first time going back to physio after like 4 months off. It was a new guy. He was so good. Like, we did a lot of work on my fascia release, and he gave me some nice tips and stuff of what I should be doing at home to fix up my knee pain, and even stuff to do with the hamstring cramping that I get every week after squats. So it was a really useful, really beneficial physio session there. The best thing that I learned today is that I got like a really weird imbalance between like my glute meds on my left and my right side. Turns out my left side is so much stronger, and I think that is contributing to a lot of other imbalances throughout my body. So right now we're about to go home after that great session. I'm always in these good moods. If it's a good physio session, you kind of just get in a good mood, you know? You just feel a lot better. It is still blizzarding outside. So right now we're gonna get home, finish up my last 3 meals of the day, and I might end the vlog today. I'm sorry there was no training, but you know, guys, I like making these videos. So yeah, we're gonna get home right now. I'm gonna finish off my last 3 meals, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What is up, guys? So I forgot to record it, but I just had my second meal of the day, which was a 1.5 cups of rice, little bit of chicken breast, and some broccolis. And right now I just made my super secret pre-workout oats, because we are about to go hit another unscheduled Sunday chest day. And I think I might have to start moving chest days to Sunday, because Monday is usually just so packed with school and after school, like extracurriculars and stuff, which is one of the reasons why I cannot hit it tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to do chest today. That, and it is just snowing up a blizzard outside, and I do not trust myself to get to the gym early in the morning and be able to get the car all the way to school without me dying. So we're gonna do the workout today and get it done, and hopefully have a nice, beautiful rest day tomorrow. Also, I'm exactly 2 weeks out from the show right now, so today is going to be the last day where I'm not tracking calories to a T, and I'm staying at around 2,100 calories for the next 2 weeks before that show. So we're going to eat these oats up. I'm going to get to the gym, and since we are going to the local gym and they have a very strict policy on recording, I'm hopefully going to sneak in just a little bit of chest footage for you guys, because I want to hit a rep PR of 225 and possibly beat my last PR. Also, we are wearing the signature Gymshark stringer, trying to look like a gym douchebag and flex as hard as we can when we get that super sick chest pump. Right now I'm going to eat this meal up, head to the gym. Hopefully I'm gonna get a little bit of footage from the workout today. If not, I will see you guys for my last meal of the night. So for today's bench workout, when we get to the gym, we're gonna work really hard on the specific competition style bench, using the competition benches at the gym to really get in the groove of what I gotta be doing for the meet. For example, pausing my chest when it's necessary, and really locking out the bench fully and waiting for that down command. Hopefully one of my buddies is at the gym so he can call the commands for me. But before that, we are gonna try and hit a 225 rep PR on the bench. I am hoping to hit 8 reps and above, because 2 weeks ago I hit 7. Is it smart to go for PR so close to meets and stuff? Absolutely not. The reason I'm doing it is just because I really want to. And honestly, this meet isn't like super important for me. It's not like provincials or anything, so you know, I can kind of just mess around before it. It's just like the main reason I started to do this meet is because, for one, all my good buddies are doing it, and 2, it's just kind of like a good practice to get my mindset ready and my diet ready for when I actually have to do like extreme water cuts and stuff for bigger meets. Anyways, right now we're gonna go wear my squat shoes, because I always competition bench squat shoes, so I can get a little bit more of a heel in my foot, because the federation that I lift at says that you have to have a flat foot on the ground. So using those squat shoes basically gives you just a little bit of cheat. So hopefully I'm gonna get a little bit of this footage recorded for you guys. But the gym we're going to is the community center gym, and they really don't like recording, but hopefully I can bring this good content for you guys. I'll see you guys in the gym. Okay, what is up, guys? So right now it's about a week later from these clips that you were watching right here, and I decided to give you guys a little bit of voiceover covering two very important topics regarding the bench press. So the first one that I'm going to be talking about is my setup, just going very briefly into the way that I set up for the bench, not actually how I press, because I do not have time for that, because I only have 3 clips, and the reason for that is because I'm not trying to get caught and thrown out of my gym for recording, so I have to find very specific times to record this session. The second thing I'm going to talk about is actually one of my good friends, Will Lynn, who graduated, I think, last year or the year before, has been having some struggles with plateauing on his bench press, and I just wanted to touch on how I got out of bench plateaus. So first off, my setup, as you guys have seen many times, is I really like to grip the bar as tight as I can, and what I feel like that has done is it really engages every single muscle in my body, starting with the hands, to start firing and getting tight before the bench. It's kind of like giving yourself a mental cue of when to wake up and get ready to actually press. The second thing that I do, as you guys are going to see right here, is I drive my torso and my body completely up to the sky as far as I can, and the reason I do this is not really to get my back extended into an arch, but mainly to just get my chest as high as it can to minimize the range of motion, thus creating more effective bench. Okay guys, so right now we're going to talk about bench plateaus, and I'm going to give you guys 3 tips that has helped me to overcome bench plateaus, because I am not new to this subject, as you can tell by my poverty bench. So the first thing that I would recommend is starting to bulk up. So bulking up really affects the bench press, because the larger you get, the fatter you get, the bigger and better leverages you have, especially for bench. Squat and deadlift will not be affected as much as bench when you bulk up, but it is a great idea, especially for newer lifters, to start by a bulking phase, and you will definitely see a huge improvement in your bench. So the second thing I wanted to talk about, guys, is tricep accessories. So there's a big stigma with doing isolation work such as tricep accessories, that it is just for aesthetic means. However, doing things such as tricep accessories is actually a huge improvement on your bench, because your triceps are basically 99% of the factor of locking out your bench, and will really help with getting an explosive and powerful bench. So as you guys are going to see in this clip, after I bring the barbell down and go up halfway, the other half is basically all driven by my triceps. And the third thing and the final thing I want to talk about is incline bench. So as you guys can see in my videos, I have added so much incline bench to my repertoire, and the main reason for that is basically because I feel the incline bench will give you guys a much longer range of motion, and training in a longer range of motion will improve your bench significantly, because you will be a lot stronger when you get back to the shorter range of motion, which is the flat bench press. So as David Lade would say, use the incline bench to build your bench, and use the flat bench to test your bench. Okay guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm running out of time. I've replayed the last clip because I ran out of footage to talk over. I just want to say thank you guys for listening to this little tip video, and I will see you guys in the next one. And that is a wrap on today's chesticle workout. So I think I'm going to put a little bit of a voiceover over the workout clips. If not, you're just going to have to watch them raw and guess what I hit today for my sets and reps. Or check the description, because guess what? I put every single workout in the description, just in case you guys want some motivation or you guys want some ideas for your own workouts. So I kind of wish my, my work of typing down below has not gone to waste. Anyways, it was an amazing chest workout. I got everything I needed to get done in a short amount of time. We are heading home in this dreaded blizzard right now. I'm really praying that there is no school tomorrow. And I'm going home to a beautiful hot plate of food waiting for me. Gonna take a shower. And I have no more homework for the rest of the night, which is absolutely beautiful. So we might be able to get a beautiful 8 hours of sleep. Oh, I'll see you guys when we get home. What is up, guys? So we just got home right now, and I thought I'd give you guys an honest little physique update right here. So we are 2 weeks out from the show. I am going to start manipulating my calories and cutting my water in 1 week. So right now, this is what we are looking at. As you can tell, we are really chubby and fat. Like today, when I put on my tank top, I don't think I could fit in it properly with this new excess amount of flab right here. But other than that, I'm feeling a lot more bloated these days, which is really good for my powerlifting, but not so good for just looking aesthetic in general. But that's not really the goal these days. The goal is to get big and strong until this week, where we are going to cut down and hopefully reveal some of the shreds coming back. I'm interested to see what it's going to look like in a week or two after I manipulated all my calories and my water, and just see how flat we're going to get. And I'm really going to try and hold on to as much strength as we can going to this competition. So yeah, just as you can tell, we kept some of the shreds here. Not everything is completely gone. It's mainly just water weight and bloating, guys. Like, I feel, like, in all honesty, I feel pretty much the same, just a lot like thicker and a lot more bulked up. But yeah, we are still retaining a little bit of the leanness, feeling pretty good. And yeah, hopefully in a couple of weeks after I manipulate my calories, we're gonna look even better. But that's not really the main goal. The main goal is just to be light and strong for the competition. Time to go get some food. So I'm gonna eat this up real quick, get these videos edited for you guys, because I have this problematic tendency to release videos like 2 weeks after they're recorded, because it just takes me so long to edit. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna have an amazing night. I'm gonna get to school tomorrow bright and early and do it all over again. I just want to say, stay motivated, guys. Keep getting fat. Thank you guys so much for watching. You already know it means a lot. Everyone, just grab their creatines and cheers with me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.